at Saturday Night Live. Did you check that out?
Yeah, I did, man.
And I'm a little surprised that a lot of people came at him saying that was anti-Semitic. What was your whole take on what he said?
My whole take is, man, it's getting to the point where it seemed like they're trying to make it seem like don't say nothing about us, and that's just foul and wrong. Just based on you could say something about everybody else. Are you guys that big and powerful? And even if you are, is that how you gonna flex your ability? The word I'm looking for. You gonna ostracize people just for speaking on you guys. So, but I thought it was funny, to be honest with you.
Yeah, man, I actually thought it was hilarious. I was actually laughing. A lot of people thought that he was anti-Semitic in it. I didn't think so at all. And let me see here. I might have a little clip of what he said.
Well, there's a couple writers over at SNL that tweeted out some things that they felt that he was being normalizing, anti-Semetism, and I don't believe he was doing that. He was, making his jokes about what he made about.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was funny. He was talking about Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, but I didn't think that what he specifically said was offensive at all.
Yeah,
but I just saw an article that said that when he went through rehearsal at Saturday Night Live,
saw that.
he said something different. He was going to say something different,
right?
Because he probably knew they were going to tell him, "Nah, you can't."
Yeah.
Because the guy that owns Saturday Night Live, he's Jewish.
Yeah, no doubt.
So he wouldn't have signed off.
He wouldn't have signed off on that, But he took a chance. He went out there, and somebody used the term, that wasn't brave or funny, or man, it was funny to me.
No, it was, man. I thought everything he said in that thing was hilarious. I kind of I laughed a few times in it, and I think he was speaking some real talk.
Think they gonna come after him?
Well, they've been trying to come after Chappeelle ever since
for a minute. Yeah.
He did that LBGTQ joke, which I thought was hilarious.
No doubt.
I didn't find it offensive at all. So I don't really think they can come at him. I really don't think. I think they're going to be unsuccessful trying to come at David Chappelle on that Saturday Night Live skit. In fact, let me play a little bit of it right here. Let's fast forward to. Let's see here.
Thank you very much for being here. But before I start tonight, I just wanted to read a brief statement that I prepared. I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms. And I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that, Kanye, is how you buy yourself some time. I gotta tell you guys, I've probably been doing this 35 years now. And early in my career, I learned that there are two words in the English language that you should never say together in sequence. And those words are the and Jews. I've never heard someone do good after they say
right there, because that's basically the whole kind of way he lines out all his jokes. He's just talking about what's been going on in the media with Kanye, with Kyrie, and I didn't find anything offensive in anything he said. How the heck is that anti-Semitic?
Man, like I say, Alex, it's almost like they trying to punk everybody and be like, man, don't even mention my hood. Don't even mention nothing about me or us. You know what I mean? And that's foul right there.
Well, I understand why the Jewish community is so defensive about it, because of the whole Holocaust situation, which when you think about it historically, it didn't happen that long ago. It was in the 1930s and 40s. And, millions of them got killed by the Nazi government. So that is a recent act of oppression against their people that they are standing against at all costs. So they think that in their mind is any little tiny, just a minuscule offensive saying against our people is opening up to the door where another Holocaust could happen. That's the way they look at it.
No doubt, I do need to be educated more on, the Holocaust and all that. But the thing about it is, I mean, it seemed like don't nobody have a problem with slavery. Say, nobody have a problem speaking on slavery. Nobody have a problem with speaking on slave masters and slave trade and, none of that stuff, So, and like I say, they hadn't said nothing disrespectful. And I'm almost certain that the Holocaust didn't happen here in America.
Correct.
So, I mean, not saying that they shouldn't have no feelings. I'm not saying nothing like that. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, like he said, it's two words that seem like they should never be put together. The and Jews, and it really starting to sum up. They showing me some shit, Alex, that I'm like, wow. I knew they had some power. I knew they was. But damn, they putting their foot down. I mean, they hammered now.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it. They definitely. I mean, they've created these organizations too that are backed by millions of dollars. The ADL, the Anti-Defamation League. They have the JDL, the Jewish Defensive League. And I don't know if you tapped in with this TV show that was on Netflix about a year ago, but it was all about how they tracked down every single Nazi that was involved in the Holocaust. Mm-hmm. That are still living. Some of them are still living today, but they'd be like 90 years old. Mm-hmm. And they're tracking every single Nazi down to put them in prison.
Damn.
Even if they're 90 years old and came to America and had a family and their great-grandfather, the Jews don't care about that.
Right.
You are going to prison. They're going to extradite you to The Hague, to an international court. So they don't play when it comes to the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Let me play a couple of more clips of Dave Chappelle here because I think it was hilarious.
Kanye's gotten into some scrapes before. Normally when he's in trouble, I pull up immediately. But this time I was like, you know what? Let me see what's gonna happen first. I just want to see where this is all going. I can't even remember how it started. Vaguely, I remember it started with a tweet, strange tweet. It was like, I'm feeling a little sleepy.
Talking about Kanye.
I'm gonna give me some rest, but when I wake up, I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. And then he just went to bed. I was up all night worried. What is he gonna do to the Jews? I grew up around Jewish people. I have a lot of Jewish friends, so I'm not freaked out by your culture. I know a little bit about it just from hanging around. Be like, yo, let's go out after school tomorrow. They'll be like, we can't go out. It's Sha-Na-Na tomorrow. I'm like, what? What is Sha-Na-Na? I had so many questions. Why do some of your people dress like Run DMC? Kanye woke up from that nap, he went right to work. A year ago, I'd seen him on a podcast called Drink Champs. Great show. And it was an amazing appearance. Noriega and them were there, the rappers that I love, and they all had their gold chains and stuff on. And Kanye said, only millionaires wear chains. They said, what? He said, I'm a billionaire. Billionaires don't wear their money on their body. I tucked my chain and I said, oh, snap. It was a good appearance. It was fun and funny. But when he woke up, he went on Drink Champs again. This time, he was on one. He was mad about something. He said, I can say anti-Semitic things, and Adidas can't drop me. Now what? Adidas dropped that nigga immediately. Ironically, Adidas was founded by Nazis. And they were offended.
Okay.
I guess
that is hilarious. But, I could understand some Jews might be a little offended by some of those jokes. The Sha-Na-Na is really kind of dissing their religious beliefs.
It is.
It's I believe the proper pronunciation is Rosh Hashanah, but to kind of like undermine a religious philosophy in a joke Hey, you're gonna piss some people off.
Oh no, no doubt. Because no doubt. I gotta agree with you 100% on that.
Sha-na-na.
No doubt, no doubt.
And then also saying that they dress like Run DMC. He's talking about those Hasidic Jews that if you're ever in Los Angeles and you walk down, let's say Fairfax, or you walk down La Brea, basically the rich side of LA, way on the west side, you'll see Hasidic Jews walking up and down the street in the black suits.
Oh, no doubt.
With the black hats,
Yeah.
looking like Run DMC.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I could see that.
I can see it, being offensive.
Yeah, being a little offended. But I think overall, man, he's making some good points there.
True, but like you say, once you offend the people, man, it's and the way they coming at people. I mean, for me, I was saddened by the Kyrie situation, just based on you tweeted something, or reposted a movie that's in theaters, it sells in stores, it's a book per se. I thought that was just over the top, just to be honest with you. If he was saying something that was genuinely from his heart, that was disrespectful. But if he was just talking about something that's it's out there, it's a book, it's a movie, it's a I just think for them to go, they kind of backing up now because the basketball team is even saying, "No, hold on, man, it's just a little too much." But for them to jump out there like how they did with him at first, I ain't gonna lie, Alex, I was heated about that.
Thanks for checking out this short clip of the Streets and Scholars podcast with Alex Alonso and FG. If you want to check out the entire episode, visit your favorite podcast platform. We could be found on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, and iHeart. Just tap in on your cell phone, tablet, computer, or your favorite device, and guaranteed to get at least an hour of this fire content. And thanks for checking out another episode of Streets and Scholars.